Hello, good morning, everybody. It is February 4th. Thank you for getting up early in the morning. Sorry if you're on my time zone or staying up late, depending where you are. Thanks for joining me this morning. I did some portrait drawing over the weekend. I got a little time in. So I'm quite happy with that extended period of time. Not too much, just a couple of hours. But I can't say, I can proudly say I think it helped a bit. I'm learning a little about levels and layers, more importantly, and how they work together, depending on your native software. If you're on a traditional medium, it does get complicated trying to capture that plane. So it's gonna be a little tricky. We're doing portraits, 30 minutes each, which I find is not a lot of time now, for me at least, just because I want to get into shading and coloring. But 30 minutes doesn't really give me that time. Anyways, this is going to be a practice for me in terms of proportion and the Loomis method and making sure I have all my elements together. So let's draw along. Don't rush. Take your time. Pace yourself. And we will begin. Let's do this. If you're in chat, please introduce yourself, and we'll begin. Here we go. We've done it before. I mangled it up last time. Let's see if I can do a little better this time, right? Okay, I'm starting 30 minutes on the clock. I'm going to reset my canvas here so people at home can see it better. And there we go. There we go. Okay, let's begin. I'm doing a little bit of the Loomis method here. Remember, if you just want to go with the full circle and then the 3 lines, you can do that. You can draw from your eye if you feel you're confident with the perspective. All up to you. All up to you. Just gonna put a line down here for the eyes. And then maybe one here. That's for the eyebrows. One here for the nose. And then about a third one down for the jawline. So there's our 3 lines. Eyebrow, nose, jawline. In theory. Let's see how bad I mess it up. Every face is different and it's not exactly the same, but I think we're a little lucky today because she's looking directly at us. So there isn't a lot to absorb here, especially when it's symmetrical to us. But let's see what happens. Let's see how I can pull this off. And once again, this first layer is just a rough sketch layer. It's not gonna make or break your portrait. I have my volume a little high. I'm gonna turn down my headphones here. Okay. There is the eyebrow. And that's gonna kind of cut into a socket here. Eyebrow needs to be a little down more. And then it should connect to the nose. There should be a little. I'm kind of just finding the hard lines in the image and seeing if that helps. Right? And then I'll take it from there and see how far we can go with this. I mean, doing it this way is very mechanical. Mechanical but necessary. keep accuracy here. So if you're just not using any kind of guidelines, you're just drawing by sight, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you don't have to use, you can use the Loomis method. You don't have to extrapolate the Loomis method onto your paper, your canvas, you know? It's just comes down to, are you confident enough in your line weight, so in your lines, and in your ability to perceive the proportions. I mean, I think a lot of the best artists just kind of just draw from their instinctual side, right? And you can tell I've kind of messed up already a bit, just a tad. I'm gonna follow that socket. Getting that eye socket is so important, like the depth of it. Let's see if I can do it. It's tough because I'm going left to right. And I'm trying to match it with the socket across the street there. And what I mean by that is on the other side of the nose. I just have to be careful of eye size, because you get the eye size wrong and you're kind of like, oh boy, here we go. It kind of throws me off entirely if I get that eye size wrong. So that's why I kind of put all these guiding lines through the top of the eye. Whoa, what's going on here? I dropped the tool. Okay, gotcha. Alright, top of the eye to the bottom of the eye. Digitally, you can kind of cheat a bit. Going on with me today. I've forgotten all my hotkeys here. And you can tell already with this eye, I've made it too big. I'm gonna reduce that size a bit. It's like when you draw something and then you realize you gotta go back. You kind of step away from it, do a different part of the body or face. Kind of look back and say, oh, that's wrong. What was I thinking? I guess it's part of the it's part of the deal. It's kind of understanding that perception wise you don't always get it right the first time. We're at 22 minutes, so I'm making some headway. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any kind of shading in, but we'll see. I definitely have to resize her on the canvas. She's not going to fit. And just keep in mind that smooth indent of the inner lip, their upper lip, always throws me off too. I hope you folks can see it at home. I'm just gonna show you right now. I'm using a pretty dark brush there. Any darker and it would be a black, a 100% black. And I don't want to use a 100% black because I'd really like to save that for the really darker elements of the portrait. I feel there is a bit of a tighter gap with this socket. Okay, enough playing around. Let's see if we can tighten up her face now. The toughest part for me, as you know if you're a regular viewer, is the jawline. Something I've struggled with for a long time. I know people just sometimes do like a V or a U, but I really want to get something more organic. And once again, perfectly, the bottom of the nose aligns with the bottom of the ear. Keep that in mind, folks. Safe bet, always. I'm not going to do the detail of the earrings. Doesn't make sense to. More like that. I usually rush hair. It's kind of like a second priority, but today I'm gonna really try and get the shape of it in. Really get the shape of it in. I'm gonna do it some justice today. Okay, and here we go. Let's shrink her down so we can get her on canvas. We have the main facial proportions down. Now it's just gonna come down to see if I can really nail her jawline, because that's gonna make or break this pose. This is really, really, really where I'm gonna get stumped. I know it. Just taking my time. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. You can see I'm also subtly blocking the core shadows. Into shapes, and I'll probably come back. Not gonna have time in 30 minutes, but I can kind of. Okay. That's not the best jawline, but it will do. Kinda worked out. Not the best, but it worked out. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I know I did. If I get some drawing in, it's always a good weekend, I figure. just needs to be tighter. So let's see if we can fix that. Just a little tighter. We're at 16 minutes at the halfway mark. Like I said, take your time. Depends how ambitious you want to be. If you want to get the color in or not. That's very hard to do in 30 minutes. Not recommended. I do feel the nose needs to be just a little more fatter. I could be wrong. Anyways, I'll come back to the details later. I think we have. See, looking back, you can see how wrong I was with the eyebrows, so I'm just gonna go back and fix that. I'm gonna go back and fix that part. Need to be much bigger. This one looks okay. Okay. And then once again the ear. There we go. The ear is touching the eyebrows, so there is some elongation going on here. Too many strokes, I find, but whatever. Where's the center line now? There. Spacing of the hair, the top of the hairline, the skull to the nose, that also is something to be aware of. And I feel her forehead is a tad small here on my side of things. Hopefully folks have fared a little better than I have. There. Slowly you can see the lines kind of connecting and coming together. Always a good thing. Also notice my line work is coming together nicely today. I'm not putting down that many lines to achieve what I want. So that's always good. Considering this is technically the first pose of the day, I'm not gonna be too hard on myself. We didn't do any kind of warm-up. And I'm gonna fix this. It just doesn't feel right. His jaw needs to be a little more plumpy, you know? If I can get that roundness of it. Still, not happy. There we go. Right? How are we doing? We're at 10 minutes. And I've made some progress here. You'll notice I've kept the guidelines for the Loomis just for you. You can see at home. The 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, technically. Should be up there, so that's 1 hair, eye, nose, and we'll say chin. You got your 4 planes, 4 lines. It's connected pretty well. Like I like to trust me when I say this, it does not always come out this smoothly. The fact that the 4 lines connected, I mean in theory it's supposed to, but it doesn't always do it. I've only been doing portraits a couple of months here, and like I said, I'm not too confident in guesstimating. Actually, my first few portraits were embarrassing. Outright embarrassing. That's kind of why I said I have to show some self-discipline and find a methodology for it. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And Loomis is pretty much the standard, so. Putting down too many rough lines here. Let's try that again. Sorry about that, folks. I just smacked my mic. Your ears are bleeding? My apologies. She's got a bit of a nest up there. So good luck trying to get all the details. I think even a good seasoned artist would have a hard time nailing down portions of it. see if I can get that collarbone a bit, just a slight indentation there so I can... Whoa. Don't do this to me now, Photoshop. How we doing? We only got 4 minutes. Wow. I'm not gonna get any kind of shading in. Oh well. That is disappointing. Okay. We have a rough guideline of a portrait down. Let's see how we can fix it just a tad by cheating here. That was complete cheating, but that's okay. You're not gonna hold me to it. I'm still not happy with that jawline. It needs to be a little more edgy. It looks a little more natural, right? Okay, we got 2 minutes. I don't know what I can do in 2 minutes in the shading department. We'll see. Might just leave it. I'm just gonna make it a little darker for you folks at home to see. Because I'm not gonna have time to shade it, so. There we go. Okay, 30 minutes. It took me 30 minutes to get to here. Sorry about that. A little away from the mic, but it took me 30 minutes to get here. But I got the face down. I just didn't get any time for shading, and I'm kind of disappointed. It went by so fast. That was a quick 30 minutes. But like I said, we should be focusing on proportion more than trying to get any kind of shading in. I can't complain. I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Couple of seconds left. Let's wrap it up. Okay, not bad for the first portrait of the day. Somewhat accurate. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, let's move on. Now, because I want to get shading in, instinctually, everything is telling me to go a little faster. But we're not going to do that. We're going to take our time today. Now, remember with this portrait, there is a slight. Previous portrait, she was looking directly at us, at a street view. This one, there is a slight angle. Very subtle angle. And I just kind of put down a semi-angled line here, and let's see what we can do. Center it a bit, and then we'll put our Loomis lines up with a head, eyebrows, nose, and chin. Her face is a little elongated, so do keep that in mind. Where are we? This could be tricky, no doubt about it. I'll leave it at that. I might mess this up. Let's see. That's the center line. That nose bridge is what I'm gonna tackle first. Nose bridge. I'm gonna go with a little darker line too, so you can see it at home. Nose bridge gonna be very important. Into the nose. And then there's the nose. I'm just working my way right down the center of the face. I think that's the safest way to go. Working down the center of the face and then outward. At least I'm learning that's the safest way to go for me. Nose bridge, lips, and then work your way out right or out left. Doesn't matter at that point. Once you know your center, you're in kind of good shape, right? And I know I'm definitely way too large here on the canvas. Let's fix that, shall we? Right. There we go. Needs to be a little lower. Just a little bit of a curve. That lip. important. I don't know why I've started the chin. I shouldn't have, but I'm going to. I think it's going to kind of help me with everything else in the design here. That is interesting. Okay. Absolutely gorgeous eyes. And there's kind of a double eyelid lip in there. Not once, twice. Hopefully you see that at home. It's like a real attention to detail killer. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. I do believe the angle is a little off. Let's see if I can fix that. The eyes. I know it's a photo and some of it has to do with the coloring and whatnot, but the eyes are completely mesmerizing. There we go. So much so that I've decided to put some detail into it without really committing to proportion. This is the tricky part now, is trying to get those eyes to match up perfectly, because that ends up becoming the expression of the face, right? The angle does not feel right. frustrating element. The angle does not feel right. We do it on time. We're past the 10-minute mark, so... Well, measurements, I'm actually going slower than the previous pose. That's always remarkable. Fix something here. Not happy with the way the nose has turned out, so I'm gonna go back and redo it and hope for the best. like I can't proceed until I really nail down that nose and the lip. I don't want to start doing the jawline until I really have that figured out, because I'm aligning the lip and the nose with the curvature of the jawline, right? That fundamentally becomes the problem. And if the lip and the nose and the chin not properly put together, the jawline becomes a little wonky. Okay. We're past the halfway mark and I'm not even close to finished, but it's okay. I think most of the hard work is kind of done here. Well, obviously the jawline is going to be the hardest of the hardest, but let's see how it goes. Do this. I'm just trying to get that cheekbone covered. There we go. Kind of just going back, see what I did wrong, do a little adjustment here and there, come back again, do it all over again. Once again, just having a little problem with the jaw and the shapes of it, so I'm trying to line of the jaw, the curvature of the jaw. So I'm trying to break it down. As you can see, the shadow forms into shapes, and maybe that'll help me trace it back. I don't know. I hope so. I hope this plan works. This is new to me. but I'm trying to just problem solve. And I think once I got it, it should come together quite nicely. I feel I've got too many lines down. Oh well. Down to 7 minutes. Oh man. I don't know if I'll be able to nail this. Even a form. 30 minutes. That's crazy. That's not good. Some nice consistent line work here. I mean, slowly, I'm confident she is gonna come together as a nice portrait. Just, I'm reaching the, limitations of time and space here. There's our jawline. And I feel I've kind of messed up this eye a bit. It has to be subtle. Turning. There we go. I should really zoom in for that. We're down to 4 minutes. Just kind of trying to nail the eye down a bit there. Get some shadows in while I'm at it. I just want to put some definition to the face. That might be a little tricky in such a short time. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Down to 2 minutes. I'm kind of rushing here. We're all out of options, and I'm all out of time. Just looking at that. It's more like that. That. Kinda got a portrait in, but I wish I could have done more. Half an hour does go by quick. Half an hour just for line sketch. I mean, I'm gonna have to start some streams, like multi-hours here, looks like it, to really get into color. I'm gonna go with the black. I don't want to, but I just want to capture this hair. Shape of it. Give it some definition. Okay, 15 seconds. I knew this kind of would throw me off, and I wasn't wrong. Okay. Here we go. We're on to the second. So we finished the second, now we're on to the third. Very tricky, once again. Lots of stuff happening here. I doubt I'll get into any kind of shading. But, I guess that's not the point today. It's Just getting the shape of the head in. Okay. We got a side profile. Have fun. These are a little more trickier. I'm gonna see where we can go from here. Some nice. Nailing some nice numerous lines here. Very subtle. Okay, let's do this. Is his head tilted up a bit? I think it is just a bit, like an ever so slight, because the ear is a little lower than the eyebrows, and you can see that his left eye is a little higher than the right eye. So you might want to go with just a very subtle angle for the line there. And I can tell you already I've gone way too large on the canvas. Way too large on the canvas. That's okay, folks. I'll bring it back down to earth. Just a minute. Okay, the ear and the skull. It's coming together quite nicely there. It does look very mathematical. That's because it is. I really want to nail that jawline. It's very subtle, but I like it. Okay. And we have the first eyebrow. Eyebrow. Maybe a little bigger than it's supposed to be. That is a big eyebrow, so just the angle of it. Otherwise, it's looking pretty good. Let's see if I can continue. That nose is most definitely gonna make or break this pose. Most definitely. If I screw that nose up, trouble. What am I doing wrong here? A high amount of concentration for that nose. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. That's a tight turn, tight curve. I think I should just commit to it, draw it, and then adjust it later. Right? Iris feels off. We're back here again. We're back at the eye. Hopefully we can fix it. We're at the 20-minute mark. So there is quite a bit of time here to fix the errors of my ways. We'll see. Like I said, this nose is really bothering me. I don't know if I'll be able to capture it. Elongated. I should use liquefy here. I'm not too familiar with liquefy, but it can help you get those subtle curves in. I'm just gonna leave it at that. The size might be wrong, but I believe the shape is as correct as I'll get it. So okay. I am obsessing over it, and that's just something I have to deal with now. Because I just want it to be done right. That's the whole point of this, isn't it? Oops. That's a problem. I know that's a problem. Even though it's a side profile, I'm trying to make an effort to give it some, I don't know what the best word to say it is, some kind of, like, three-dimensionality to it. I just don't see that happening. Quite a lot of time with this pose, so I'll try and get some basic. I don't know. I'm still not happy with that nose. There's a lot happening here. We'll leave it for now. It's never gonna make me happy. Interesting decision to change the shape of the brush that I've made. Not shape, sorry, the angle. Really trying to nail down that iris. Kind of hard to see the hair contrast because it's hidden within the dark shadow of the background. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Add some darkness to it. There we go. We're at 10 minutes. Making some good time today. On this pose at least. I feel could fix things here. I think I'm wrong here. Needs to be tightened up a bit. Right? Let's fix that. Line work. Okay. That's all she wrote. pretty subtle. See, it's a good thing I did that. Good thing I did that. Okay. We're at 5 minutes. I'm making good time with this pose. Sorry I've been so quiet. I've just been focusing here. And I'm just debating, 5 minutes, it's a bit of time to start something, but not too much time to start something big. So you kind of have to start deciding, what am I going to do here? Gray. Where's my brush? That could work. In theory. Let's try it. This is very risky, very risky. I'm starting to do some shading, which I don't suggest to do so late in the pose, but see how this works. Feel it's a little too dark. Fix it. I'm really just experimenting here, live on Twitch, as one does. Okay. And nail this down into a shape, and hope for the best. Should have done that a long time ago. You awake there, remote? Let's go. There we go. Only got a minute. I'm not gonna... try anything fancy here. Too dark. The hair is definitely something I'm going to be working on, folks. So don't hold me to it too much. We're down to 15 seconds, and we're going to be starting the last pose of the day. So thanks for hanging in there with me. It's 2 hours is not exactly a short period of time. Okay. Wowzers. So I got a bit of a portrait together with a little bit of shading. The hair kind of messed it all up, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm kind of learning as I go. Working with tones. Let's do this. The last and final pose of the day. Now, how much of the bust you want to draw is at your own sole discretion. So, whatever you want to do, that's up to you. I'm going to have a sip of coffee and we will begin the final pose. You're just joining us, please draw along. Don't just observe. I mean, the whole point of this was to stream people drawing along with me and following the journey as an artist. So, we'll leave that. Now, if you look at the top of the ear and the eyes in the previous pose, the eyes were higher than the ear. And here, the ear is higher than the eyes. And the eyebrows, technically. So you know she's tilted, even though she's looking straight, she's tilted down. Her head is tilted down, so. Good point to start. Very good point to start. That feels weird. Okay. I'm going with the more edgy brush stroke here. Giving myself a little leeway. Constantly changing up things. Kind of learning as I go. Let's see if that works. And nose is absolutely gorgeous. So much definition in it. Damn. The shadow, the way the light is hitting it. It's rare you see a nose like that. Very defined. Honestly, don't know if I can do it justice. Let's see. Okay. Taking a completely different go at it here. We are not coming together like how I wanted it to. Try that again. Whoa. Okay. halfway mark. And I'm getting murdered on this pose. There we go. Just trying to capture angle, but it is throwing me off. The definition of the eyebrows should be working in my favor, but they're not. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna leave that as. I'm not gonna fight it. There we go. I think it's coming together finally. I don't know how to explain it. I kind of lost flow and I was kind of confused, and I had to just take a step back and really bring it together. I guess art is really problem solving, so now I know the proportion is all off compared to the jawline, and I'm gonna fix that right now. That's what we're gonna fix. It happens. Started off on the wrong foot, but it doesn't mean we have to end there, right? Tight. I think I need to come down just a tad more. There we go. Interesting. Okay. Photoshop always giving me a bit of a spin, aren't you? I don't know, I feel... Try this again. There we go. How we doing on time? We got 10 minutes. I'll be the first to admit this one started off very much on the wrong foot. But, I came back and redeemed myself. At least I'd like to think so. As we wind down here, we're down to 8 minutes. Things are getting a little jazzy, aren't they? Interesting. I can't believe we are approaching the 2-hour mark. This is just insane today. Time flies when you're really focusing on, I guess, the task at hand, right? Just such a time drain. Gonna have to fix that. The clavicle and stuff is not lining up properly, so I think I might be messing up the ear here. is so tricky. It really is, folks. I'm gonna leave it at that. Hair-wise, that is not bad. I've surprised myself, but I'm not gonna. I say that as I keep drawing hair, just because I have a flow with it. Give credit where credit is due, as they say. I just like that shoulder cutoff angle, and I'm trying to see if I can achieve it. And I believe I just did. A little more, maybe? Doesn't feel right. We're at 5 minutes. I'm literally gonna have no time for any kind of shading. I love that little eye tattoo on her neck. That's, as they say, fascinating. Butterfly. There's a lot happening here. Just gonna get some rough shapes in. Nothing, like a silhouette almost, right? You know what? I didn't do any shading today, so I don't think I'm gonna continue any kind of shading. That's it. I think we got her down. I'm not sure how to pose her. Should I? What do you think, folks? Should I get more of her bust in there? I don't know. Get the arm muscle in there. There we go. That's that. Okay. I go no further with line work. That's it. I'm happy with it. And we got 2 minutes. What on earth am I going to do in 2 minutes? Okay. I will try and get some shading in. Okay. My music has died on me, so that's just the world telling me, pack it up. We're not going to do it. We got 2 minutes. Let's go. Let's not waste time. I'm going to try it. Let me experiment with a little different brush here. You know me, folks, I love to just mess around with brushes. That would work if I changed the direction. Right? We're at a minute. Easy way of doing this without screwing it up completely. I really should lay down some harder bass tones, but we're not gonna do that. Yeah, okay. We're going all the way here. Massive brush strokes, massive brush strokes. These are massive brush strokes. 2000? What was that, 2000? Oof. Okay, 30 seconds. That's it, everybody. I'm calling it. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. My portrait studies might not be the most... That might not be the most exciting things on to watch, but if you want to study along with me, please. You can go to my first couple of portrait videos and see how horrible I've done, and see if I've, kind of come a long way. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell from the bottle looking inward, as they say. But I'll leave it. I'm gonna zoom it down for you folks at home. That's it. I used the whole canvas. I feel I got kind of the model down. Harder lines. Yep, I should have probably used some harder lines, but it does kind of get faded and opaque because I am using a gray background, so maybe I just bite the bullet, use a lighter background. And then, portrait-wise, I'm still going to do these sessions for 30 minutes just because I need to drill into my head proportion and the Loomis method. And if I draw too long, I'm not changing that enough in my brain and challenging myself. But I think I'm going to start eventually another portrait session where I can just spend 2 hours on a single portrait. Maybe speed it up. If you want to draw along with me, that's fine too. But I definitely need to start getting into coloring and tone. That's it. That's all I gotta say. It's a nice Monday morning. Thanks for joining me. Life and Gesture will be back Wednesday morning, Friday morning. I ain't going anywhere. Hang in there with me. Let's do this. Let's keep drawing. Okay, everybody. Have a great day. And please don't forget to check Twitch and YouTube About page. I keep the schedule up on there, and I do the best I can to honor the schedule and be on time and be punctual about it. Okay, take care.